Schaefer and Phillips say there are 5 bedrooms for 10 to 12 teens, and they plan to serve over 100 children this year. Well, detectives are asking that if you recognize this person or might know who he might be, or even if you were in the area around 2013 and saw something, speak up, get in contact with the sheriff's department.
And Shellye, if the Pokagon band doesn't build a casino, why would they need a police station on the property anyway?
Well, we did ask that question, and they said that a police station could stand alone and just patrol properties in the area.
All right, Shellye Leggett live in South Bend for us tonight. Shellye, thank you.
Tom, things are still going strong here at the field, and right now I am joined by South Bend Cubs president Joe Hart. So, Joe, long day. For some, this community dinner is a family tradition that grows from generation to generation. Tom, Notre Dame police report that 2 robberies happened this past weekend, and people that I spoke to say that that's unusual for this area. Yeah, Tom, it's pretty scary once you think about this. Carol Schmidt was in her bed when she heard some commotion and thought it might have been some family members. Then the suspect opened her door. Right, Farron. Players told me when they were practicing today for tonight's big game, they actually saw the floors being sanded down and the words Redskins was removed. And now witnessing that was a bit of an eye-opener for them, knowing that the end of a tradition was here, but so is the beginning of a new one. October 2nd, a day that Natalie Garrett will never forget.
He's still out there. I mean, the man who sexually assaulted me is still out there.
It was here at the North Lake Apartments 2 years ago where it happened. Garrett got up for her normal morning routine, but was interrupted by an intruder. She says that person sexually assaulted her, stole cash, her cell phone, and keys, and then vanished.
It's not about the act itself. It's the things that he takes right along with it.
Garrett says she plans to pass out and post hundreds of these flyers in hopes that someone will recognize this man.
I'm not just doing it for myself, I'm doing it for everybody else that's out there.
The Elkhart County Sheriff's Department has been handling this case since it happened.
We're pretty much looking at this case from the very beginning until now, and at this point, we're asking for the public's help to help us solve this crime.
He says over the years they've had several leads, but nothing has led to an arrest. That's why they're bringing it up again.
To do our best to investigate this to its fullest and catch this person. We really do want to catch the person.
And that starts with speaking up and speaking out if you know or have any information to help put this violent offender behind bars.
Tree lots popped up all over Michigan overnight. Fox 28's Shellye Leggett went to one in Bristol with a long-standing tradition.
The movers and the shakers are open for business. EB's Evergreen Plantation, like many other Christmas tree lots, opened right after the holiday. EB's plantation president, Jeff Alexander, says the place has been in the tree business since 1954.
We always open the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Even if it's raining.
Actually, it's better than I thought it would be.
For many families, picking a tree right after Thanksgiving is tradition.
We've been doing it since she was a baby.
Dawn Payne says that's 13 years. Angie Herr's family comes to EB every year, choosing from one of 5 different kinds. It's been a decade, and they always get a 10-footer.
My whole family comes, and we all get a tree, and it's just a really fun tradition.
Tradition Alexander says he's seen grow family to family, decade to decade, and with 500 acres, picking the perfect one is
totally individual.
In Bristol. Shellye Leggett, Fox 28 News. 20-year-old Claire Schmidt says today was not an ordinary day. First came the noise outside her bedroom. Then someone opened the door and quickly shut it.
At first I thought it was like either my brother or my dad.
For about 10 minutes she sat in bed, then finally texted her brother to see what he wanted. He wasn't home, and neither was her dad.
I heard people moving around the house, so I'm like, okay.
Schmidt says she got up just in time to see a young man running to a car she had never seen before in her driveway.
I come downstairs and go to the back porch and I see this guy like sprinting towards this PT Cruiser.
Instead of running back in the house, Schmidt started recording.
Afterwards, I was like, okay, that was actually pretty dangerous.
Schmidt says this isn't the first time their home has been burglarized. The only difference, someone was home.
I had like, isn't it this door that was broken into and like the other door?
Schmidt says the thieves got away with thousands of dollars worth of her family's belongings: an Xbox, video games, laptops, a TV. St. Joe County Assistant Police Chief Bill Thompson says that should be the least of her worries.
What we don't want to do is have anybody put themselves in greater danger.
Thompson says video evidence can help investigators, but you shouldn't put your safety on the line. Suspects might fight back if they see you taking video.
That's something that they know is going to potentially lead to their capture. That could put you in a situation where you're in more danger than you were to start with.
He says to stay a safe distance away from intruders or fleeing suspects when recording, like what Schmidt did, and immediately call the police. Christmas is just a week away. Many homes are decorated inside and out. South Bend Fire Captain Gerard Ellis says although it's a fun time of year, your quality time could be ruined in a split second.
We want everyone to be safe this holiday season.
He's talking fire safety for your live Christmas tree.
It's more of a common having a live tree for Christmas.
The National Christmas Tree Association reports over 25 million real trees sold every year. Ellis says those trees need to be taken care of.
You don't want that tree to dry out.
He says some trees retain a quart of water a day. Here are two examples. The tree on the left was watered regularly. The tree on the right wasn't.
The dry tree, it hasn't been maintained, lack of water. The tree on the left has been maintained.
In just a matter of seconds, the tree that wasn't taken care of went up in flames.
And imagine in your house if you have curtains, carpet, furniture.
Ellis says fire hazards could be anything: a space heater, candle, even an old extension cord. By making sure your tree is healthy, you can prevent a bad fire. The tree on the left only had minor damage compared to the other one.
Maintain that tree, keep it watered, keep it hydrated, and then have a working smoke alarm on every level in your house.
So your tree and your Christmas spirit last longer than the holiday. Now, as I watched that tree burn, Captain Ellis was running a clock on it, and it only took 6 minutes for that tree to completely burn to nothing. It's pretty scary when you think about it.